Hey everybody, we're back for another episode of I Gotta Be Honest With You. I'm Tom.
D-Man.
Dunzilla.
And today we want to thank you for voting on our Star Wars poll, and the winner of that poll was none other than
Kroll?
Empire. Sorry to disappoint, it was not Kroll, which is not Star Wars movies, but we wanted Kroll in there wicked bad, and we are going to do a Kroll movie in the future.
Sorry.
The Empire Strikes Back, directed by Irvin Kershner in 1980, which is the second installment of the original Star Wars trilogy. Daryl, what is your memory of the Empire Strikes Back?
I found the first. I'll jump this way real quick. I found the first one really good. Then we went into the second one. I found the second one was really dark and had a really cool cliffhanger.
Oh my God, that cliffhanger!
Oh yeah, it was
awesome.
the greatest cliffhanger in history of movies.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I mean, I think that you get nervous when you see a movie and then you go, oh, they're going to make another one. You kind of get nervous that it's not going to be good. But I think Empire topped the first one.
It topped A New Hope.
Oh,
leaps and
big time.
bounds.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
time.
Which is very rare for a sequel to supersede. its
Exactly.
prequel.
We talked about that before.
It's true. But the movie starts off in space like all Star Wars movies do, and the Empire is sending off probe droids
To
find the rebels
the rebels.
after the events of A New Hope. And one probe droid finds them on Hoth, the snow planet.
Yep.
What do you think, Don?
Yeah, I mean, what a place to go. Let's
Yeah.
go in the coldest planet of the universe and set up shop.
It's
Well-
go ahead.
Oh, sorry. No, it'd be the less likely place they'd be, you know
Oh,
what
yeah,
I'm saying? So it actually made sense if you think about it to go there, you know?
It was
It
so
did.
cool finding them 3 years later. The Luke on the Tauntaun. It's
Yeah, yeah.
cold.
Yep.
There's Han in the distance.
Han's in the distance. Sandra's in place. I'm going back.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, but it was also cool being that it got advanced a couple years, that Luke was actually a little better as a Jedi, too.
Oh, he was, because when he was captured by that Wampa and he was hanging upside
Yep.
down. I'm
Yep.
sorry, I
He was
can't do an
the-
impression of it.
Do we need to flip the
Tried
camera?
reaching for the saber.
Yeah, he's just...
And he's like, okay, calm
And he
down.
calms down and
But
goes...
the thing stands up.
That Wampa, man, he got a bum deal.
Yeah, he did.
The thing I thought about funny about that movie was, like, the whole movie, Luke gets his ass kicked
Oh my
by
God.
everything.
Everything. Luke gets his ass
The
kicked.
Wampa,
Yeah.
the Vader, obviously.
Vader,
Vader, yeah.
Yoda kicks his ass in the
Yeah.
training.
Yep.
Well, he was training. That was his
Yeah.
thing. But he was like, he wasn't
But he-
doing a
but
great
he's
job.
Yeah.
But you gotta give him credit, he kept getting back up again, though.
He did.
He didn't say, screw it, I'm going back to Tatooine.
And in
or whatever
return,
it
he's
is.
just like, yeah, I'm just gonna
In return.
force
yeah.
choke everything and
Yeah.
kill everything.
Yeah, yeah.
But and Harrison Ford's character Han Solo and Carrie Fisher, rest in peace.
Yep.
You are Princess Leia.
There you are.
She, Chewie, and 3PO are basically running from the Empire the
Yeah.
whole movie.
Pretty much, yeah. And we also get to meet one of Han's old friends, Lando Calrissian, then, too.
Hello, what have we here? Billy D. Williams.
Yes.
Williams.
Yeah.
You are the man.
Go 45?
Go 45.
WDW.
Harvey Dent.
There you go. That was a good one.
Thank you.
You got
Thank you
that
very
one.
much.
You got that one.
The best Harvey Dent ever.
There you go.
Yeah.
Come on, he's better than
Yeah,
Aaron
he was
Eckhart.
better than Aaron Eckhart.
Whatever his name
Wait,
is.
wasn't Tommy Lee Jones was
Yeah, but TLJ is in a class of himself.
Yeah, you're right. Good point.
I didn't like his Two-Face.
It's
It was too
comedic.
comedic.
It's
you
too
know?
Yeah.
No, but TLJ is TLJ.
Well,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
well, that's committed because you had to play off of Jim Carrey, so you know how that would
Yeah.
work out. Kind of.
They hated each other on
I
set.
read that.
I'm sure they did.
Anyway, that's a different story.
Yeah, you're right.
But
I'm trailing off here.
Yeah, we are.
It's funny we meet Lando on Cloud City because when the Millennium Falcon is damaged, was it damaged? Yeah, it was damaged in the asteroid field when they hit in that
yeah.
creature's mouth.
Yeah. Well, it had no hyperdrive. So
Had no
they
hyperdrive.
went to Lando to fix the hyperdrive.
And
Yeah.
then Lando
Double-crossed him.
Lando double crosses him,
Yeah.
which is actually one of the most badass scenes in the movie.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I've just made a deal that will secure the Empire. We'll get rid of the
Yeah.
Empire's presence
Forever.
forever. Doors open. Vader's sitting there. Han, like instantaneous, just. And he's
Chewie freaked out.
Yeah, Chewie. Rah!
but isn't Chewie carrying 3PO in a freaking bag?
No, not at that
Not
point.
that time. No, 3PO was with him. No, was 3PO with him?
no,
not when
but
they
he
found
did get
Vader.
3PO. He
Yeah,
was all ripped
eventually.
apart.
Yeah, when they were
yeah.
going to freeze him.
Yeah.
But no, that was.
Carrying him on his
Yeah, in a bag.
I had no choice. They showed up before you did.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Uh,
I'm sorry too.
no. So yeah, and he got frozen and got sent to Jabba.
Well, during that, Luke was training on Dagobah because he had a premonition from Obi-Wan saying he had to go to the Dagobah system and learn from Yoda, the Jedi Master that instructed him, which was incorrect, but kind of correct.
Because Qui-Gon
trained
Obi-Wan.
Right.
Trained Obi-Wan.
Right.
Well, I'm sure Yoda finished his training.
Yeah, Yoda
Yeah.
hooked him up.
After Qui-Gon died.
Yeah.
Probably
Yoda hooked him up. Hooked him up with the Force.
Well, no, after Revenge of the Sith. Well, after Revenge of the
Damn.
Sith, he
Yeah.
trained him on how to communicate with
Qui-Gon,
Qui-Gon,
yeah.
which
Gave
we
him
never
the
saw in any movie, which
Which would have been awesome.
Oh my God, we should at some point.
So evidently gave him like the secret password and the secret knock to get into the room. To get
Yoda
the
hooked
Force.
him up. Yoda hooked up Obi-Wan. No, and then while that was going on, like we said, Luke was training at Dagobah with Yoda, played by Frank Oz. But this was pre-CGI, so it was all puppet work.
Puppetry,
Yep.
which looked so much better than
Oh my
CGI.
God,
yeah.
yeah. And the last movie that had the puppeteer was Phantom Menace.
Yep.
And then
they
Lucas
changed
re-edited
it
to,
again.
to digital, which looks crappy.
Looks,
You know,
stupid.
I think well, you got to give them credit because I mean Frank Oz is part of like the Muppet thing, and they just were like masters of what they could do.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yep.
You know, I mean, it's an amazing thing, and you're right. I think sometimes CG works, sometimes it doesn't. In this case, it doesn't.
I'm not a big
Little
fan.
shout out to Nick Maley, who created all the puppets and all the costumes. And
Big shout
I met
out.
that guy.
Big
That
shout
guy's
out.
awesome.
That's right. But I agree with you though on
Yeah.
CGI. Puppeteer work and practical effects
It's
will always
so
look
much
better.
more realistic.
It
Yeah.
is.
Oh,
You know,
look at
CGI
that
is-
crappy CGI.
But CGI is getting a lot good.
Oh yeah, now it is.
Well,
I mean,
but
late '90s, it was kind of.
Only the Wachowskis pulled it off brilliantly.
That's true.
And even a couple of shots of that look
Yeah.
kitty.
Everything you got, it's going to take time to perfect it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we must shout out that Darth Vader's a badass, but there is one other badass that we're forgetting, Boba Fett.
Oh, BF.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Boba Fett was
Fat
badass.
baby.
I don't want to really throw out the thing for the Empire, but I really do think the one sad thing I have about Return of the Jedi is, man, he got a bum deal.
Well, we can talk about that in return.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He did escape.
Well, okay.
He did escape the Sarlacc
Yeah,
pit.
in the comics.
In the
The
comics,
comics,
they
yeah,
explain
but
that
yeah,
he-
yeah.
No one knows since Dark Horse. I mean, since Marvel bought Star Wars with Disney,
Right.
no one really knows where Boba Fett is.
Yeah, we haven't seen him,
We haven't
so.
seen or heard from
But
him.
in the
I'm-
comics, it explained how he escaped the
yeah.
Rancor, or not
Yeah.
the Rancor, but the
I'm sure-
Sarlacc pit.
Yeah, which
I'm
is
sure at
cool.
some point
Yeah.
Marvel's going to be like, hey, what have we done?
We
in
need to
comic books?
capitalize on Boba Fett now.
Exactly.
Yep.
Anyway, that's for another time. Anyway.
But Luke was training, and he failed his training. Well, he
Yeah.
wasn't failing it. He wasn't doing great.
Yeah, he was sucking.
He was
Yeah.
he was sucking a little bit.
Yeah, he was.
But he failed the
because
test in the
because he
cave.
couldn't learn control or whatever,
couldn't
something like that.
Couldn't win control.
He couldn't control the Force yet.
Didn't he have to like raise his ship out of the water too?
Yeah.
He couldn't
Out of
raise the
swamp?
X-wing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The X-wing sank in the pond,
And
the
Yoda's like-
swamp, and he's trying. To Luke's credit, he's trying, and he
Yeah.
just
He
like,
almost did it.
He
and then-
almost
and then
did
he
it.
lost control of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Yoda just.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Which is why you failed.
But like I said, well, if he had mastered it right away, there'd be no story.
Yeah. Like
You know-
Returns, he was a master.
Yeah, like Force Awakens, where Rey automatically knows how to use the Force.
Right.
That was my biggest pet peeve with that.
I have a lot of pet peeves with Force Awakens.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
I think the movie would have sucked if Harrison Ford wasn't in it.
That's true.
Yeah.
But the one thing I do have to say that bothered me about the movies is every single time we do the first one of the three, someone has to die in it.
It's true. Alec Guinness, Qui-Gon. Well, and I shouldn't say Alec Guinness. Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, and Han Solo.
And I don't. Why are we? It's kind of like every third movie someone's gonna die. It kind of bothers me. I mean, I understand Harrison Ford probably didn't want to do another one or whatever,
Yeah.
but
Well, he didn't.
I can understand that, but and I also think the other bad thing is I think, and this is nothing against Lucas. I don't have anything against you. I just don't understand why'd you wait so long to make more movies.
Which series are we talking
Well,
about?
he
here?
didn't, though.
He didn't had nothing to do with
He had
Force
nothing to do
Awakens.
with-
I know that, but I'm
He
talking
sold-
about
he
the.
sold them.
I know, but I'm talking about the next three.
Oh, Phantom Menace, Attack of
Yeah.
the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith.
I mean, if you'd done it, maybe take a 5-year spree, and then the guys would have been a little younger.
There's an old footage from Mark Hamill from like 1983 where he was like, okay, George had this idea where in 2011 we're going to do another one.
2011.
That's
wow.
what he said.
40 years later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where I would be the Alec Guinness role.
But you understand what I'm saying, though.
I understand what you're saying.
I understand.
Oh, yeah.
I understand you want to do movies, but I just if you're going to do them with the hits, I mean, I was in a movie theater waiting to get upstairs to go see Return of the Jedi, and the place was packed.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't get that kind of stuff anymore, and it's just like, you have to. I understand you
No,
want.
because when we go see a movie, they'll be in multiple theaters.
Right,
I guarantee
exactly.
when we go see the future comic book movies, we'll get in.
Oh, well, I'm sure we will too. But you know what I'm saying.
I know
though.
exactly what you're saying.
And it's just I don't understand. I understand why, but I don't understand why. I mean, I think
Tell me why, Austin.
I don't have an answer. Sorry, don't know that one. My bad. You got me. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, no,
It doesn't Going back to Empire.
It was me, Austin. It was me all along.
Well, why do you think people picked Empire?
It's the darkest one. It was the best one, and that cliffhanger at the
that
end.
cliffhanger's
Yeah.
the best.
We're gonna get to that right now. Luke leaves his training to go save Han Solo and Princess Leia and Chewie,
Yep.
and against Yoda and Obi-Wan's wishes, which is funny.
Because
That's
he had a vision.
he had a
Yeah.
premonition.
Future.
Yeah, which was funny because Yoda was like, "No, you must complete the training." But like when Luke says, R2, fire up the converters, Obi-Wan was actually borderline supportive
Yeah.
for a second. He was like, Luke, don't give in to hate. That leads to the dark side.
He's like, I'll return.
Yeah, I promise.
I
Which he
promised
did.
to finish
Well,
my training.
Real quick,
Which
wasn't
he
it?
didn't.
Wasn't there like a triangle between Han, Leia, and Luke because they didn't realize they were brother and sister till like the
Not
end?
that yet. Yes.
Yeah.
So Luke goes to Cloud City to save his friends, and he encounters Boba Fett briefly, and then he confronts Vader, which that showdown. Oh, my
Oh yeah.
God.
Oh my God.
Oh,
It's like the
the
ultimate.
confrontation.
The confrontation. Well, actually, I refer to Return as their ultimate confrontation.
Oh
but
yeah,
the
that,
best-
was, that was better.
And the best part was when he told him what he told him. and then-
Luke and Vader are going back and forth. It's
Yeah.
like sort of a 3-round fight. Luke
Oh,
won the
oh,
first
yeah.
round.
Oh yeah, he did.
Then like Vader recharged, and Luke just got his
he's- oh, yeah.
ass kicked.
Especially when
Yeah.
he's
On the
walking
walkway.
down the hall, and all of a sudden,
yeah.
I mean, two
and
Luke
he just freaked out.
Yeah, Luke ran away, and then Luke tried to go on that railing.
Yeah.
It's like, shh, shh, shh.
You got a hit on him though.
He got one hit on
One
Vader.
hit on
Yeah, one
Vader.
hit on his shoulder. He
And
was
that
like,
was it.
It's funny. He hits him. He runs away. And he cuts off Luke's
Yeah.
hand,
Yeah.
and then as he's like,
Hanging there.
hanging there, Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. He told me enough.
Yeah.
He told me you killed him.
You can
No.
tell. You can tell in that part that Vader did not
Held back.
want to kill him.
Yeah.
No, you could
He
tell.
didn't,
Yeah.
he didn't want
Cliffhanger,
to,
yeah.
He didn't want to kill him.
No.
Cliffhanger is when Vader goes, "No, I am your father."
That was
Luke
like
escapes, which is actually one of my favorite scenes where he's going.
yeah.
He's false.
But the funny thing is though that is probably one of the most jaw-dropping freaking lines.
Well, yeah,
in
you
the
got
world.
like the
Just
most evil bastard
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
universe saying, "Oh, I'm your
I am
father."
your father.
And the cool thing about that was before the internet. So the only way you knew about it is if you saw the
So,
movie,
yeah.
or somebody you knew was stupid enough to tell you. Spoiler! Really? Wow. What's that?
So basically, Luke then hangs off Cloud City.
Yeah.
It does.
While Lando double-crossed the Empire,
Yeah.
and Han was frozen in carbonite,
And sent to
and sent to
Jabba.
Jabba the Hutt. That's why the Empire was hunting him, because of
Yep.
the bounty on Jabba the Hutt.
Yep.
And they were using him to bait Luke.
Yep.
That's what it was all about. The
Yep.
whole plot of The Empire Strikes Back was to capture Luke,
And turn him.
to try to convert him to the dark side.
Right.
So while he was laying there, and the Millennium Falcon came and saved him, at a great risk.
Oh yeah.
That was
Yeah,
a
oh, yeah.
big
Oh, yeah.
risk for Leia to come
Oh, yeah.
back.
They had TIE fighters chasing him.
Everyone
Oh, yeah.
was chasing the Falcon.
Well,
Best scene in that, one of the funniest
Yeah.
scenes in that movie is, we've got to go back. I know where Luke is. What about the Falcon?
all right.
He freaked out on Lando.
Bring my shuttle.
Oh man, I wish they did not edit that.
Oh yes,
You know-
in the original cut
I
of
let my
Empire.
Star Destroyer to prepare for my arrival.
But
In the original one, it was like, "Bring my shuttle." It's like, that's awesome.
That's
Yeah,
more badass.
You know. Anyway, again, as you can tell, we really do love our Star
I love
Wars.
Empire.
Oh, yeah.
It's that and Return are tied for me.
Hey, best part in Return the Jedi. It's a trap.
That's the funniest
That's
part.
the funniest part.
With
If
the
you want
guy,
to
the
see
fish head.
oh,
Admiral
Admiral Akbar,
That's it. Yep.
It's a
at the trap,
It's a trap.
fighters coming in. There's too many of them. That's what the guy did.
Anyway, on that note, I got
If you
nothing.
want to see a Return of the Empire,
Go
a Return of the
see-
Jedi,
or any of them, just go see them. They're great movies. On
or
that note,
tell us you'd like to see them.
yep. And we'll do another one of these. Take care, guys.
everyone.